testing. Right, audio levels sound pretty good. At least they look very good, so we'll go with that. Let's just put this on top of that to try and reduce the fan noise a bit. Probably not going, but I think the microphone's picking up less fan noise now if I put that on top. But there we go. Alright, so hey everybody, welcome to ETS2. We are playing Promods, and we are currently in the absolute unit of a truck. This is the Volvo FH Globetrotter XL. We've got the 750 horsepower engine and the big 12-speed gearbox in this. This thing is pretty much built for heavy hauling, so we are going to haul some heavy freight. At the moment we've only got a small job to start off with. We are in Dublin and we are heading over to Sheffield. We are carrying that roller. I'm just going to nip back across into Sheffield, and then we'll see if we can pick up something a bit heavier and maybe a bit more further distance. So without further ado, let's get on with it. And yes, the game is modded. That engine sounds nice. So we are currently driving on Promods. Take our wide exit out of here. We're still going to hit the gate anyway. That's not the best of start. So yeah, we are going to be driving with a really long flatbed, which I'm not very good with anyway. So, you know, what can go wrong? This is something that will have to come with practice, I think. Listen to that engine power. Very nice, this mod. Should have been over here, but never mind. Because I will go straight across in it, don't I? And we will nip across to Holyhead. And just like that, we go from Ireland to Wales. What's our route, by the way? Pretty much a road across. Let's see if we can take an interesting exploring route, but well, the destination's not too far away, so never mind. roundabout. Encounter one already. Kinda jumped the road, but no biggie. That was another roundabout. See anything around? No, it wasn't. What's going on? How heavy is this, by the way? This is 16 tons. Thought I'd be able to do a bit better going up this hill, but apparently not. To a town again with another small roundabout, so start to slow it down. What's the traffic doing? What was up with that truck, but he was stuck on the roundabout. There was enough room for us to squeeze by, so we run a change gear truck. Oh, no, you don't have to. Oh, 30. All that effort it took to get up to what, 45? Speed limit for the tunnel. And you would have thought the speed limit would have cleared after leaving the tunnel, but apparently not. There's the national speed limit applies sign right up there. Well, 30 feels really slow in this game, doesn't it? And away we go. So once we've dropped this off, is it our compactor? Once we drop this off, we'll see if we can find a long haul across Europe. Settle in for a good long drive. Across the border into England. Some jets flying by there. Way too slow to react to it though, so I didn't get a good look at what that was, but there's definitely some jets flying over. Right, we need to take this exit. Apparently we're not allowed to go straight on this, right? Well, and left again. Over the bump. And straight on here, I think. Yeah. Right, out of the way. slowing me down a bit. Okay, we are now on the M6. Briefly, because we are getting off at the next junction as well. So, I want to be on the left for this. I want to be on the left for the next bit. Not this one, but the next one. In front didn't know which lane he wanted to be in, so he took both. So he's got the better acceleration, looks like I do. It's telling me to keep to the right. I want to stay in the middle lane for this one. Now ETS2 can be a bit weird with junctions and slip roads. I'm going to the right. Yeah, it looks like I do. Oh, no, maybe not. Yeah, I do. That's technically not a lane. But I can't move left, so never mind. Cross hatching. Should pay attention to the sat nav, it tells you when you need to move left and right. I think I need to be out of this lane actually into the right, there we go. Sheffield on the signpost, that's what we're looking for. Cal Smoking D. Long time no see. Just thought I'd have a bit of a trucking and chill day today. It's been a while since I last live streamed. And I was actually convoying with Slim on Friday night. And that's what got me back into thinking that maybe I should live stream some trucking myself. So here I am. And that is our junction right there, Sheffield. Have I tried Sweet Transit? Unfortunately, no, I have not. I've heard about it, but I haven't really bought any new games for quite a while. Well, I have bought 1 or 2 new games recently, but not as many as I'd like to be buying. I think my most recent game purchase actually was PC Building Simulator. I'm not entirely sure why I bought that, but I got yeah, the second one actually, PC Building Simulator 2. So let's see if that was any good. And actually, I quite like that game. It's not bad. Some pretty good details in it. Right, I believe we're coming up to a 30 zone soon. If we're not, we should be. So we are approaching Sheffield. There's the 30 zone, so slow down for that. And slow down for the traffic lights as well. Did I get married or have kids or something? No to both. I kind of just disappeared really, didn't I? I think the easiest way to call it is probably just mental health. Getting a little bit close to the barrier there. It's okay. I haven't had a lot of practice with this trailer, I've got to admit. It is a bit of a longer one than I'm used to. But never mind, we are here. Let's get some practice parking it as well, shall we? But on the subject of marriage and things, I think myself and Mrs. Kilograms will probably finally get the knot tied next year. And I'm starting to arrange things with May being in mind, about May time. So we'll see how we do that. Right, let's make a complete pig's ear of parking this. Oh, just so I was about to say, I'm not entirely sure that would be acceptable parking, but yeah, we're a little bit wonky, but it'll do. Let's unload it, find another one. Right. What's the current company offering? Well, it's one back to Dublin again. We've just been there. Yeah, I don't think that's far away enough. France. Spain. You know, I haven't really been down there before. Yeah, why not? Should we go there? It's only 11 tons. I was hoping for something heavy and long distance. That was only going to Brussels. Let's check the market as a whole. Maybe one of the other companies around here might have something. That one's going to Sweden. France, Britain, Portugal. Awful lot going around Britain. In fact, short distance, that's only going to Newcastle. 51 tons. It's not going very far. And again, Birmingham. No, that was going to Estonia. See, the thing is, I was kind of hoping for something heavy and long distance. I mean, that's 44 tons, but it's only going just into France. That's a little disappointing. I was hoping for something to take us a bit further than all this. What about Manchester? Manchester got something better to offer? Lots of big tyres going all the way to Hanover. Think we should take that? Lots of big tyres going to Hanover. I'm tempted to that one. Alternatively, we've got a pair of loaders going to Poland, 23 tons worth. Yeah, 51 tons going all the way up to Aberdeen. Train from Manchester back to Sheffield. Why couldn't that have gone further? I wouldn't mind hauling a train across Europe. Might have to be the giant tyres to Hanover. Maybe we'll see where we go from there. Oh, there's this one. Road trip all the way across France. You know what? That's got a pretty good time schedule on it. We could probably find a nice little scenic route through France. We can go to Portugal. Yeah, I'll do. You know what? I think we are probably going to take this one. Yeah, I think I'll take that one. Let's take a road trip through France. Maybe we'll modify the route a little bit to take some more interesting roads than just motorways all the way. Yeah, why not? Let's take that. Right, and I think it's picking up from where we already are, so that's cool. We'll just drop the trailer. Hey there, Joshi. We are... Oh, was it in the normal market? It was that one there. Right, take. Oh, I've got to move the trailer, haven't I? Ugh. I just loaded the trailer from there. Move it across, haven't I? Alright. It's just the game winding me up because it knows that I'm really rubbish at parking this trailer. Probably missed it. That's not too bad. More. That will do. Let's load it up. Alright, there we go. Giant tyres. Oh, that's going to be fun, isn't it? Driving giant tyres all the way across France. Wide load. Should we be taking A roads? Well... You know what, I think we're just going to M1, M25 through the UK. We are not taking that on the train. Wide load, we need to go on the ferry. So, we are going that way. Yeah, that is not going to fit on the Channel Tunnel trains. Right, shall we? I'm not entirely sure if it's possible to actually go all the way through France without meeting any toll roads. But let's try and go through a few places that we haven't been to yet. I mean, we haven't been through there, so that'll be a nice little journey. Take it through this way. And down here. I haven't been down that road before, so I'm probably going to leave that on. Do a bit of exploring. Haven't been through Lyon yet. In fact, I haven't been through any of these yet. So, I don't know. Maybe we leave the sat nav as it is on that lot. Haven't been through any of them. Saying that, there's a part of me that's tempted to just go this way. And maybe down that way and through there, or... I mean, that is quite a long journey, 35 hours on the estimate. How long do we actually have to... How long do we have before we need to drop it off? Oh, plenty of time. Plenty of time. 61 hour remaining on the clock. Yeah, might as well get started with it. Now, I got a modded engine sound for this, and it sounds nice. I do like the noise of the engine. Right then, we have lights on, we've got our beacons on, don't we? Yes we do, because this is an awkward load. And just to remind ourselves again, that is 40 tons. Made it through the green, that counted. Right, now let's see if we can do this trip without hitting anything. Now, I know with the AI that's quite an ask, but if I can make it without hitting any road signs, I'll be happy. Starting to struggle a bit getting up the hill. Come on. Ooh, that is a tight corner. It was a bit tighter than I thought it was going to be, but we're okay. Some brave cars overtaking. In all fairness, this is probably not as wide as I think it is, but yeah. Hello officer, you're doing fine, honest. This is all perfectly legal. I think. And you're asking, I'm not really driving 34 hours now, am I? It's not real time. I mean, it certainly isn't real time 35 hours. Admittedly, time in this game is a bit strange. When you're on the motorways, it seems to speed up a bit, and then it slows down when you're on the slower roads. It's difficult to gauge just how long in real time this is going to take me to do. Is that car going to let me out? I think it is. Yep. Cool. Well, you could let me out or take a face full of time. She's saying it's looking pretty illegal. Is it looking pretty illegal? It looks fine. Just got a whole bunch of massive tyres and too fast for the bend. Ooh, that was that was tipping over a bit. It's alright, we're fine. Yeah, I got to admit that that load does look a little bit dodgy. But the policemen seem fine with it, so, you know, we'll run with it. Just drive through this psychedelic tunnel. And we've actually made it up to speed, so cruise control on. Feet off the pedals. A nice relaxing drive. Are we on the... We are on the M1 now, aren't we? Yes, I think we are. Meanwhile, the background is starting to get all atmospheric as we are approaching the sunset, I think. Well, it is about 10 PM in game time, so I have to do a bit of nighttime driving. I was lucky I had something else to do. They had something else to do. Yeah, like I said, the police didn't seem all that bothered, so I guess they were heading off to Going to do something else, maybe have a donut break or something. Junction coming up for Birmingham. We're not going to Birmingham, so I think we might want to take the middle lane. Yes, we do. Yeah, Promods has been pretty awesome at adding a bunch of different junctions and things, but unfortunately you still get these weird ones where the left lane just sort of filters off for the junction. It's not ideal, but still not too bad. There you go. Mrs. Gilligan's in the background. I think she's got to get herself a cup of tea or something. Right, let's get back into the left lane again. Junction clear. Keep over to the left a little bit. I'm still paranoid as to how much that road is overhanging. I'm going to be clouting cars in the middle lane with it. Hopefully not. We just caused the car to slow down. We might have done. A bit too close to the truck in front. We get those brakes on anyway, so. Unfortunately, it's slowed me down a fair bit. Probably should have overtaken them instead of slowing down, but never mind. So how's the weather where everyone else is? I would say it looks warmer in the truck simulator world than it does in the real world at the moment. We haven't really had any snow here yet, but it almost looks like we have.
I don't know, if you look at the colour of the sky, I think it's more a matter of it hasn't dropped yet.
Yeah, it's looking out the window, it's possible that we might be getting snow soon. We haven't had any snow yet, but it's looking very, very white outside. It's frost on top of frost.
Yeah.
It's layering up.
And the clouds have got that definitely full of fluffy snow.
So yeah, I think there's a possibility that we might be seeing snow. I don't think we've seen it quite yet, but it's definitely looking winter wonderland out there.
Yeah.
Shall we? Slow down a little bit. Because I've got to admit, these 40-ton tyres are leaning a bit at these bends. We'll take those bends at 50. It's probably alright. Wonder why I didn't take the train. I'll be honest, I haven't actually heard any trains passing outside yet. I think there's been a lot of cancellations on the railway network because of the weather. Because usually I would have heard and felt several trains rumble by now, because we do live just down the road from the Southampton main line. There was a lot of rumbly trains yesterday. Yeah, it felt a bit more like they were just running freight yesterday. But I've got to admit, I haven't heard or felt any trains rumbling by at all so far today. I think they've all been cancelled because of the weather. There's an easy way to check, yes, but I can't really do that while I'm in the game. Wouldn't want to drive this load on the snow anyway. Yeah, indeed, yeah. Driving a truck hauling 40 tons worth of tyres. I wouldn't want to be driving out in the snow anyway. Although it is possible in this game. There is snow driving if you head up towards Iceland. Well, if you have the Promods, which I do. I am driving with Promods on today. We're not actually heading towards Iceland at the moment. We are taking a road trip through France. Road trip. I want to maybe see if I can find a customer contract that takes me up into Austria. Maybe see if we can yeah. Maybe see if we can see Austria virtually before myself and Mrs. Killican's heads up there for real. What, next week?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Indeed. I'm spending next weekend in Vienna, visiting the Christmas markets and saying hey to Mrs. Killican's D&D friends. It'll be a nice weekend away. I was just saying, in Germany you often have problems with winter with our rail network. It's kind of universal, really. With snow and frost, it's not ideal conditions for running trains.
How most UK rail network infrastructure has not been updated since it was laid originally.
Where do I want to go in France? You've been in France for 1 month this year. Ooh. I'm not entirely sure. France hasn't really struck me as a place where I want to go. I think this is partly because when I was a kid, we always used to go to Saint-Tropez all the time for our holiday. It was like pretty much every year. Oh, where are we going on holiday this year? Saint-Tropez. What, again? Seriously? I mean, don't get me wrong, Saint-Tropez is really, really nice, but when that is like your annual holiday destination, you'd start wanting to go elsewhere, you know? I mean, I haven't been to Germany for a very, very long time. I wouldn't mind going back to Germany again, actually, because it's been a while since I last visited Germany. Belgium's very nice. Ooh, Italy. Oh, it's been a while since I've been to Italy. I've been to Venice. You've always got to go to Venice at least once. Yeah, Mrs. Gillicans is looking at me saying, "Oh, I've never been." We'll probably go one day.
Well, my family holidays were caravans and Swanage, so yeah.
Mrs. Gillicans is saying that her family holidays was in Swanage, so well, Swanage is nice, but it's not abroad, is it? Well, never mind. Next weekend, we are going to Austria. We are off to Vienna for the weekend. That'll be really nice. Looking forward to it. And while I've been to Austria before, I haven't actually been to Vienna. So that's a new one in my books. It is, isn't it? Christmas markets. sorts. Looking forward to it. But yeah, if it was up to me to pick a holiday anywhere in the world for next year,
You do realise that as the groom you have 2 jobs, turn up and look for that.
Mrs. Gilligan's is reminding me that as the groom for the wedding next year, I have 2 jobs: turn up to wedding and book honeymoon. So I guess it is up to me to pick where we're going next year. Oh, blimey, I don't know. Have I been in? I've been in Provence. We've seen the Grand Canyon du Verdon. Oh, that's more places in France, isn't it? No. Well, we have been to Verdun. Well, that might be a different place. Probably some of the most impressive roads in Europe at this Grand Canyon. Yeah, I mean, last time we went to Europe, we drove there, and that was actually when put my teeth in, try again. Yeah, last time we went to Europe was actually when we went to Belgium, and was when myself and Mrs. Killicans got engaged, and yeah, we had a nice little road trip around Belgium. We visited, started off in the capital, went up to Spa. Yep, true. We landed at Dunkirk, and then sort of drove through to 50 zone right here. Sorry, slowing down, trying to figure out what's going on in the game now. 50, and I probably want to go into the left lane actually. And yes, Verdun is where Germany and France fought some battles in the First and Second World Wars. Actually, there was battles in Verdun. And the weight of the truck is really slowing us down over this bridge now, down to 25 miles an hour. Come on. Turns out 40 tons is a bit heavy. Let's take this opportunity to get left. Well, can we go all that far left? There is a barrier. Those tyres are overhanging a little bit, but we got a hard shoulder again. There we go. Toll road, €7. But yeah, you know, like I was saying, I wouldn't mind visiting Germany again. Frankfurt was very nice. Seen the sights in Berlin. Well, there's another battle there in the German-French War of 1870. So, very historic battlefield there. But, it's nice to see that you know, the Germans have a habit of fighting wars with the French. I mean, you know, as British, we can relate to that. It used to be one of our favourite pastimes too. Saying that Frankfurt and Berlin are the most disgusting places in Germany. Oh, I don't know. Not too bad, I suppose. I guess I'm comparing major cities really, because I think those are the 2 biggest cities that I've visited in Germany. Obviously, you know, Frankfurt and Berlin. I've been to some other nice little places. Euskirchen, I've been there a couple of times. That's very, very nice. But yeah, I mean, if you compare that to say Birmingham and London, then actually Frankfurt and Berlin are really nice places. Unfortunately, Birmingham and London are proper shitholes, they really are. Yes, we've been to Oostkirchen a couple of times because my dad, through Model Railways, has some friends up there. He's befriended the Oostkirchen Motelbahn. Probably mispronouncing it, but yeah. The Frankfurt Model Railway Club. Not Frankfurt, the Oostkirchen Model Railway Club. So, you know, shout out to them. Right, we are not taking the Channel Tunnel because I'm not convinced I'm going to be able to fit these tyres on the train. So we are heading straight on to Dover and we'll catch a ferry instead. Hamburg's a really nice town. I haven't actually been there. I've been there in this game actually. I haven't been to Hamburg for real yet. I wouldn't mind going to see that. See that city. Never know, maybe next year. Because I've got to book somewhere for us to go for the honeymoon. I've no idea yet.
But I think being followed.
Spoon-fed badger just followed. Thank you very much. Welcome to the channel. Should be getting pretty close to Dover by now. There it is, Dover. Let's see if we can fit these tyres onto the boat. We should be able to. Let's slow things down a little bit. 30 zone coming up. There is. Yeah, traffic's all slowing down. I want to make sure I slow down nice and early because I'm carrying a lot. 40 tons. Oh, this is narrow. We got away with it. Oh, no we didn't. Oh. Okay, what happened there? What the heck? What? What did I hit? What happened there? What did I hit? Is this just the game being the game or something? I'm pretty sure I didn't hit that. What the heck? Alright, let's get a tow because I'm stuck. What happened there? I might have to check the replay of that later on in the stream because I'm pretty certain I didn't actually hit anything. I think that was just the game glitching out on me there. That was weird. That was very, very weird. I'll have to repair all of this. That was expensive. But again, I don't understand what that was. I'm pretty certain I didn't hit anything. Alright, how far back has that set us? We are still in Dover, at least, so that wasn't too bad. We did take some damage to our tyres though, well, to the cargo, which we can't repair. Again, that was really weird. That was really, really weird. Hey, Grambazola. Nice driving. Yeah, well, that was probably an unfortunate moment to watch. But again, I'm pretty sure I didn't hit anything. Yeah, I might have to watch the clip and see what happened, but I don't think I hit anything in that one. Just slightly nudged the curb back there, but that was alright. Didn't actually hit the sign, so that's the important bit. A little disappointed that the cargo is damaged. I haven't damaged cargo for such a long time. And then of course it happens on the live stream. Because of course it does. Never mind. The irony of all that being, of course, is that we might have fit on the Channel Tunnel, but I don't know. I decided to take the boat because I was worried that the cargo was too wide for the train. Never mind, we're on the boat now, so just about fit right there. There we go. Right, let's get to France and carry on with our journey. Alright, so Joshi's just sent a clip. I am going to have a look at that actually. Let's see what happened. Right, so pause menu. Let's open up that clip, see what happened. And driving along. We got no, I'd say that was the game freaking out on us. We did not hit the barrier, did we? Oh, it's possible the cargo might have hit the barrier actually. No, the cargo got through the lights just fine. It was that little barrier just at the side of the road that comes up. Yeah, if you fast forward to about 7 seconds, that barrier that comes up on the footpath there, the tyres hit it. The cargo hit the barrier. That's... Probably am I bad on that one. Well. Alright, well, I'm paused. We'll carry on and pretend that didn't happen. Alright then, we are now in France. And I of course now need to remember to drive on the wrong side of the road. Hey, you know what? It is daytime now, so that's not too bad. Drive through France in the daylight. Ooh, that was getting very close to the... very close back there. Taking some of those cones with the cargo. I probably shouldn't have picked the wide load. You know, wide as well as heavy makes for hijinks. So many hijinks. Just trundle through here at 19 mile an hour because apparently that is the speed limit. You know, I know this little road is supposed to be 2 lanes, but I'm just going to sit in the middle of it. Who cares? So, what is everyone else doing at the moment then? Not do anything interesting with the weekend? Or what's left of it? I keep forgetting it's a Sunday. Come on, truck, you can make it up this hill. Come on. Come on, truck, we got this. There we go. Haha, the power! Sheer raw power. Now you want to see me fail again? It's likely I probably will before this trip is up, because we are going all the way down through France, from the north all the way down to the south coast, with 40 tons worth of really wide tyres. Yeah, I think there's a reasonable chance that more failing is going to happen. I won't deny that. Oh, he's going to pull out in front of me. Don't do that. He did pull out. I want to stay on the left anyway. And slow it right down because speed limit is a thing, apparently. What's 70 mile an hour? 43? Yeah. If you want to go right here, anytime? Yes, I do. Okay, so we We made it out of Calais at least, so that's not too bad a start. We can speed up now, so there we go, we're on our way. And saying that, we are about to slow down again because toll booth. Oh no, in fact that's not for us, is it? That's for anyone going off the motorway. And we're not, so I'll just carry on then. Cruise control. Toll booth will be fun. Oh no, I hadn't thought about that. Ah! And of course we're going from North France all the way down to the south coast of France. We're going to be encountering dozens of them. Ah! Well, I hadn't thought about that, and now I have, and now I'm happy feelings kind of gone. I think we're about to get our first one here. Yes, we are. Here's our first one. Alright, let's give this a go. Give it a good old try. I wonder if I should have gone into the one on the right there. Oh, I don't like this. This is narrow. This is narrow. This is very narrow. Oh. No, we got through it. We're alright. we are okay. I felt something weird on the steering, so I think one of the tyres might have touched something back there, but we're okay. We're okay, we got away with it. I'll just keep saying we're okay until I start believing it. You know that this is fine burning me. Amazon says this time. This time we're okay. It's almost like you have no confidence in me. She says that was easy. As I was saying, fuel, we don't need fuel yet. We've still got 714 miles worth of fuel, so we're okay. You can see it on the dash there on the right hand side, 709 miles worth left. That's well, yeah, okay, it's an estimation, but still. I'll take 700 miles worth to mean we've got plenty. I mean, not enough to make it all the way to the end, obviously, but we will be needing to stop for fuel at some point. Don't forget to take a break after 8 hours. Now you see, I have fatigue switched off. I suppose I ought to be taking breaks, but am I not being simulator enough? No, I'm clearly not. After all, I'm driving this as if it was an automatic. The thing is, a lot of trucks these days are. I mean, ooh, watch your lane. I mean, this one is sort of an automatic truck anyway. Does it even have a gear stick? Just made that car behind me know out of that. Right, digging the exit. Might want to slow down because bend. Sharp corner and 40 tons do not tend to play well together, so... There we go. Just take it nice and steady. So, where are we? I don't know if that's the road name, but it does say A29 there, so we're probably on the A29. Somewhere in France. I'll go with A29. That being a road name, I think. Oh, and I think we're about to encounter another toll booth. We are just round the corner. Really struggling with the hill. Is there anything coming? I have no idea. Can't see. Looks like we got away with that one. That's okay. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Oh, we just touched the wall on the left. Yeah, we'll just go into this one, I suppose. Oh, that looks very, very tight. Yep, we fit. Oh, that is very, very tight, but yep, we fit. Okay. Why did I pick this load? I picked this load for pain. All right, and now we are on. Now we're on a single carriageway. Great. Roads. Give me a copyright. That just didn't work at all. There's a reason I'm not a songwriter. What is this? That a power station? Station of some kind. Paris, is that? Are we? I didn't think we were heading for Paris. I thought we would have passed it by now. Are we going in the right direction? that in the road? Fly tipping. Get to France and we find it full of garbage. I'm going to slow down for this. That's leaning with it. It's fine. The 40 tons is really punishing us in this smaller roads, isn't it? Going up and down the hills all the time. We've got a sharp left coming up. Not that one. Not that one. Next one. Have I done any modding recently? To be honest, I don't count the modifications I did to the HST as modding really, because all I did was change the sound effect. But unfortunately, since the 3D Studio Max perpetual license decided it wasn't perpetual anymore, no, I haven't done any modding at all. It's been such a long time recently, really, but I do kind of miss it, but I don't like Blender. I can't. I'm not very good at using Blender at all. I don't like it. If I get back into modding, I'm gonna need to be able to use 3D Studio Max again. But unfortunately, they cancelled my perpetual license for some reason. Well, I know the reason. They want everyone to go subscription based because they're just horrible like that. But I am not paying their subscription charges. It is way too expensive. Because I paid a lot of money for the perpetual license, expecting it to be, you know, perpetual and never expire. What a fool I was. Must be about 2 years since you last played Transport Fever 2. Same. Thing is, I kind of stopped playing Transport Fever 2 long before I stopped modding it. A lot of the more recent mods I did for Transport Fever 2 wasn't for myself, you know. I was just building them and releasing them for, you know, other people to use really, because I'd already stopped playing the game by that point. Especially by the time the HST came out, I just wasn't playing the game anymore, you know. But I do like seeing my mods appearing in, you know, videos and live streams of other people playing the game, you know. It's a strange thing to explain, but, you know, I do like seeing my work appearing in other people's gameplay videos and screenshots and things, but no, I never play that game myself anymore. Power through the green light. Don't change, thank you. Not driving these roads with the wide load feels a lot comfortable than a lot of the British roads actually. I don't know why these roads just feel a bit wider, you know? It'd be nice honest with that guy indicated before he got on the roundabout, but never mind. You know, I'm half tempted to hook left here to discover what those undiscovered things are. Let's do it. Oh, bus! 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 I hit the bus. That wasn't there when I started that manoeuvre. Oh well. Alright, so that's a Renault dealer. Should have guessed because we're in France. Oh, this end up here is a bit on the tight side, isn't it? Right, anything coming? Don't hit my trailer, please. So yeah, this is a great start to the live stream. Did we make it all the way down France without hitting anything? No. We just answer that one already, shall we? No. We're fine. We're alright. And we are back on a highway again. I think we want to stay in the middle lane, actually. Do you want that crane to follow just in case? I think he's been following us anyway, you know. Picking up all the tyres that we dropped. Just putting them back on the trailer when we weren't watching. He's going to pull out in front of us, isn't he? He's going to pull out in front of us, isn't he? Is he? No? No? Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one who has a feeling that we might need that crane before the end of this journey. Oh, hello, broken down car. Police car. Oh, I think that was more a crash than a broken down. Never mind. Oh, stick left. No, I'm not taking the exit. So I guess we're passing Paris now? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure where we are. We're heading towards Dijon. According to the road signs. It's surprising how much of the mirror view these tyres are taking up. It's very difficult to see what's coming up in the lanes behind me with these tyres on the back. What's that? Echo? Echo. We are going to need to stop for fuel before we cross the Med to get onto the island, I think. Because we've got about 670 miles to go with 536 miles of fuel left. So yeah, we're going to need to stop to refuel somewhere. In fact, maybe I'll just jump into the next one and refuel. Oh, no. Get out of the way, red car. Get out of the way. That was a tad close. Just take it easy around the exits. The curve, and we're carrying 40 tons. We're fine. 40 tons just means more downforce. And hey, would you look at that? A toll booth. You didn't think you'd be seeing one of those so soon, would you, huh? Toll booths in France? See, it isn't so. Oh. Really? What hit the trailer? Where did I just take trailer damage from? I didn't hit anything. Building on the left. No, we're okay. We fit. Yeah. Great car, thank you. Hi, Social. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while since I last did a live stream. I blame mental health. It's probably the easiest way to describe it, really. But yeah, I thought I did a convoy with Slim Nasty on Friday, which he live streamed. And I probably should have as well, but I didn't. And yeah, that was kind of on my mind yesterday, so I decided, you know what, I'm not doing anything with me Sunday, so let's live stream ETS2. Yep, counting on fingers in months. It has been a while. Turns out actually the last live stream I did was when I converted the Engage Class 37 to DCC. And that was ages ago. I mean, that was back in the summer. That live stream, we was complaining about how hot the weather is, and for today we're complaining about how cold the weather is. Come from flaming hot sunshine, to frost on top of frost here in the winter. Anyway, how are you doing? You doing well? Not freezing to death? I just looked out the window again. Damn, it's frosty out there. We still haven't had snow yet, but it looks like it might snow. It is frost on top of frost out there. Grandfazola, I see a pattern. Yeah, so expect me next live stream at the summer equinox. Summer equinox? No, the what is it? It's not an equinox in the summer, is it? It's the summer solstice. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, we're slowing down again, are we? Yes, we are. There's a lot of roadworks here. All good so far, nearly starting last semester of university. Last semester? Good grief, my dude, I remember when you started your first. You're really up to your last semester of university already. God, time has flown, hasn't it? Good grief. Nice open bit of road now. Just stay over to the right and just keep the cruise control on. Admire the view. You've been doing a lot of programming in Unreal and 3D modelling. You've been working with Unreal 5? Five and 5.1, sweet. I downloaded the Unreal 5 SDK a little while back. Been having little plays with it on and off, but I'm not really creating anything, shall we say. I have a couple of ideas in mind that might make for pretty nice games, but hasn't really progressed anywhere. Again, it's all the mental health thing. I'm never convinced that anyone's going to play anything that I try and make in Unreal. I keep kicking myself. I should really, bite the bullet and go for it and try and make something and release it and see what happens. Prototyping modules are like a quarter of a game. Thing is though, and this is something that was really highlighted during my entire modding career for Transport Fever 2, I'm not much of a programmer. And while the Unreal Editor can do some pretty nifty things without particularly needing to program it, for some of the things that I've got in mind, I'm going to need to be able to program it. And never attended a fancy university, unfortunately. So cruise control back on, now we're up to speed again. I'm not sure why the traffic was slowing right down back there, but still. It's not like it's really a problem for this delivery, we've got loads of time left. Estimated 17 in-game hours, well 18 in-game hours, 45 left on the contract, so loads of time. You can go into the map and edit it to take the scenic route. I think I'll probably do that for the next next contract if I take something that's not a wide load. We'll take a scenic route somewhere, stay off the motorways as best we can. Right, you're going to hold me up now, aren't you? Yes, you are. Try and do an overtake. I have enough room to do this. Oh, I don't know. Oh, this does not feel safe. It does not feel safe. You know what? No, not doing that. I just have to follow and be held up. Blueprinting is an easy... Blueprinting is a journey, but it's easy to learn. Learned Unreal coding from YouTube. Tutors don't teach you how to use any of the programs. They can only give you feedback and might give you some hint from the software that you can into. They not teach you any of that. That's a bit surprising. I thought that they would have taken. I mean, the course you took was based on video games, right? I mean, they should have taken you through some of the tools that you would have been expecting to use in video games, at least, right? I'm just being a bit too idealistic there. Again, one of these junctions and I can't see, so yep, none coming, so we're alright. The downside of a right-hand drive truck when you're driving in Europe is that sometimes you get junctions like that that need you to look all the way back there, but you just can't see. You just can't see. Right, fuel. Let's get some. No little car. Ugh. Fine, I'll get me on the lorry then. You do use the industry standard software, but 90% of the learning comes from the student. Really? You have to be able to show your work working in Unreal. Admittedly, not really what I was expecting from the course you took, but as soon as you get a degree out of it in the end, I suppose. That's expensive. That's a lot of fuel that we just chucked in the back. Oh, listen to that engine. Oh, that sounds amazing. Apparently we were holding up traffic. The queue for the petrol station went out onto the road. Whoops. You're on an old game design course that's a BA, so you do a bit of everything. Recently split it up into 3 departments. Degree just lets you work in the studio, but most game devs is indie. Don't have college or uni degrees. That is true. However, the larger studios kind of want you to have some kind of qualification. I mean, I know that Dovetail did if you wanted to go into the art or design departments, and, program departments and things like that. They kind of expect you to have some kind of qualification. Admittedly, my job there was not any of those, so kind of snuck in on the premise that I've done live streams before and have managed a bunch of different communities, and I like trains. That was kind of what got me the job there. But it did kind of give me a bit of imposter syndrome, let's face it. Another toll station. Now this looks wider than the others. Although now I'm up to it, it doesn't. Nah, it looked wider from back there. But now that I'm here, it looks just as narrow as all the rest of them. To the left now. No, that's okay. We're okay. We're good. Open the gate. 145 euros. Good grief! That is an expensive toll road. Oh, no. We're up against the fence. No, right a bit. Right, okay, yep, yeah. We're okay, we're out. Just gonna scrape our cargo out of there we go. I'm not a terrible driver in real life, honest I'm not. Oh my god. Alright, now I can look back at the chat again. I'm back on the open road. If you want to look into Unreal stuff, send you a DM. You may be able to suggest a method or route that might get me started. I may do. I mean, like I said, there's nothing solid in my plans. I keep going back to Unreal 5 editor every now and again and just sort of playing around with it. Like I said, the game idea I've got is just an idea, really. It's not fleshed out. And I certainly haven't got a full plan for the gameplay loop or anything like that, so... Honest officer, I'm not a terrible driver in real life, really I'm not. This is where, policemen start watching the stream. You end up with a squad car park at Sammy House waiting for me to go somewhere. Now, saying that, I do have a friend who is a police officer. I do have a friend who was a police officer who then told me once that I wasn't driving fast enough and he was sat in the passenger seat. True story. Yeah. Oh, is that your plan in the long run then, ISO not social? I'm gonna make a new train sim. Train sim with editor tools like Transport Fever. Oh, so just basic ones then. Well, I guess basic ones is better than nothing at all. Oh, that's a tight bend. That's a tight bend. Slow down. Slow down. Didn't want to tip over on that. Tools that are more easy to use. What is that? That is pretty. It's a museum of something. Distracted driving. It'll take another 4 years before your train sim will be in 5.1. Train sim 7. What do you mean dovetails? Aren't they up to Train Sim World 3 now or something like that? I haven't really been keeping up with their releases, to be honest. Yeah, it's the commercial strategy that I really disagree with while I was at Dovetail. And it was something that I did push back against. The whole just, repackaging it and selling it again. It's a new number on the end, but it's exactly the same freaking game, May have added 1 or 2 more features, but it's, not a whole new game, let's face it. It should be a patch, not a new release. I was an avid fan and was really pissed off when he stopped working on Train Sim Classic. And the thing is, I can understand that from a lot of the community. A lot of people built up quite a big collection of routes and trains and all sorts of other content, and that just slammed that into the wall. Ah, oh, god damn it. Come on, that looked like I was lining it up properly. Apparently not. Bloody toll booths. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I know that a lot of people have built up quite a big collection of, you know, routes, trains, and various other DLCs and things for Train Sim Classic. So I can understand a lot of people's anger when, yeah, they went ahead and started making Train Sim World. And the fact that you can't use all that DLC in the new title as well. But, yeah, I can see why a lot of people got really angry with that. Upgraded his PC so that it could run the game at 100 plus FPS, but the game is so poor it can't make use of the modern software or the modern hardware. Yeah, I mean this was one of the main reasons why they went with the 64-bit upgrade, but it didn't make use of multi-core if I remember rightly. It didn't do all the stuff that it was supposed to do. But yeah, the 64-bit lets you run over the 4 gigabytes, but like I said, the point is it didn't do everything it was supposed to do, because they wanted to make it multi-core, and that didn't happen. But also, the 64-bit supposedly unlocking more than 4 gigabytes, apparently there was still a hard memory limit in there somewhere as well. Not entirely sure what caused that, but apparently, again, I'm not up to speed on what the story was, but apparently the game couldn't use more than 16 or something, for reasons that nobody ever found. I'm faster than this Esso tank, so kinda want to get past it. If they ran the AI on new threads, even that would help with the performance. Yeah. It's just getting everything. It's just getting anything at all to use a different thread than the first one, you know. But from what I heard, that didn't happen at all. So kind of made the 64-bit upgrade a bit pointless, really, if they couldn't use multi-core as well. It's been a really, really long time since I played Train Sim. Classic or Train Sim World. I haven't played either of them for ages. I haven't played with anything train related for a while, actually, saying that. Like I was saying earlier, you know, I stopped playing Transport Fever before I even stopped modding it, to be honest. Yeah, by the time that HST was released, yeah, I'd long since stopped playing it. All I was doing was loading up the game to test a mod that I was working on. Overtakes fuel truck, ends up in flames. Yeah, I was kind of wondering if that was going to happen. But thankfully it did not, so we are still on the way. Why are you on your brakes, car? Don't be on your brakes. Don't be on your brakes. No, slower than me now. One of those weird things when you're carrying a heavy and wide load, you don't want to overtake other cars, but you don't want to slow down either, because it takes so long to get up to speed. Saying that, I've got to slow down anyway. Toll booth again. Here comes another one. How's that looking? I think it'd be... Centered. This one feels really, really narrow. I think I'm a little too far over to the left. 66 euros. I think the toll charges are being affected by inflation, you know. Right, there we go. So, not so just saying I've moved more towards the flight sim community recently. Yeah, I keep getting tempted by it, but I'm really not a pilot. I am really, really not a pilot. I don't think I would do very, very well at flight sim games. Although there is a game on the way that I have been thinking about getting. And you know what, I might get it and I might live stream it, because it releases tomorrow. It's like a air traffic control simulator. What's it called? Tower 3D or something like that? I think 3D was the previous release, I think. It's something like Tower 3. I've got it on my Steam wishlist if you guys want to have a look. But yeah, it's like an air traffic control simulator, and I was thinking of getting that. And it releases tomorrow. So yeah, I might grab that and stream it. We'll see. Because yeah, I think if I was to get Microsoft Flight Simulator, I might get it just to do the air traffic controlling, because I know that is one of the things in the multiplayer of it. You can actually have players play as air traffic control. It's pretty neat. I've seen videos of it. I was saying I need a pilot to help me get back into flight sim. Unfortunately, like I said, that well, that's the VAT system. Yeah, the VAT system. Yeah, that rings a bell. But yeah, I've seen videos of people doing that in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I'm thinking, you know, if I end up getting the game, that's what I'll be getting it for, to do the air traffic controlling stuff, because, you know, I like stuff like that. And the teaser videos of this ATC simulator that's coming out tomorrow, it looked really, really good. So yeah, I'll throw it onto my wish list and we'll see what happens. But, unfortunately, I am not the pilot to get you back into flight simulators, because I can't fly things. I'm not a pilot at all. I've tried to watch videos of people actually just flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I have absolutely no idea what's going on or what they need to do. It's I'm not a pilot. I've no idea what's going on in the pilot seat. Barely aware of what's going on in the driving seat of a lorry, but but I think I almost hit a car back on that roundabout. some dodgy trailer manoeuvring. Oh, I wish I could see the back of the trailer, but the tyres are in the way. Oh, that's a sharp bend ahead. Oh, this could be a problem. You need to do training and exams with VATSIM to control a small airport. What, is that before they'd even let you play it in the game? Or do you mean that they use VATSIM for real life training? Because it wouldn't surprise me. I'm aware of quite a few games that are used for real life training or something. Cessna 172, like a Honda lawnmower, or like a Honda lawnmower of aircraft. You can start it blind. I'll take your word for that. I mean, like I said, I haven't a clue what's going on when it comes to flying something. Not a pilot. Oh, so you mean VATSIM is used for training in real life? Oh, that's pretty cool. VATSIM itself is separate to Microsoft Flight Simulator, so you don't need Flight Simulator to do VATSIM. Interesting. I was helping you a few years ago, but he is in the service and stopped streaming. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, so VATSIM is all run in an air traffic software, so it just like connects to the Microsoft Flight Sim servers. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look into that. Oh, they don't use MS servers. They've got their own. Oh, interesting. Yeah, like I said, I haven't really looked into too much detail into how the whole thing works, but I've been watching some guys on YouTube playing it, and yeah, it looked really interesting. So if I don't have to buy Microsoft Flight Simulator for it, then you know, that's a bonus. Buying a game that I mostly won't be playing because I can't fly. Well, I say a game I won't be playing because I can't fly. Well, I wasn't really a truck driver when I bought this game. I suppose this doesn't really compare that much, does it? I mean, I could drive a car. Fair enough, there are differences between car and HGV, but, you know. I know what the steering wheel does. I'll go with that. I'll give it that. Right, so it looks like we have arrived at the port, which means that we have successfully traversed from the north of France to the south of it. We've only had 2 major accidents. Possibly a couple of other smaller ones, but But this hasn't been a complete disaster. Yet. Right, which one do I want to go to? That one? Not that one. I think I'm going to go to that one, actually. I think that's where we were going. Yeah, let's go with that one. We should have checked the map first, shouldn't I? Remind myself where we're going. Yeah, Sheffield to Ajaccio? Ajaccio? I don't know how to pronounce that. So they have a flight instructor style tutorials built into the game. And you end up buying the joysticks and the rudder pedals. Where am I going? Is this that the way out? Where's the way out? Oh, that's the way out. Missed. Those monster truck tyres. You know those mining dumper trucks? It's tyres for them. Quite a few just stacked up. Yeah, let's just not ask any questions about the legalities of this. It's fine. I mean, we've had plenty of police cars drive past us and they haven't been bothered by it, so, you know. 40 tons worth of mining dumper truck tyres. It's alright. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll take a slightly more sensible cargo for the next trip, I think. Authentic Mediterranean attitude. It's fine, the police didn't stop us. We're fine, keep doing it. Getting very close to those corners. But there's the destination, I can see it on the minimap. We are nearly there. Fancy a trip down to Menorca. I haven't actually been there. But for those who didn't hear it earlier on, myself and Mrs. Killicans are off on a holiday next weekend. We are going to Vienna. So I wonder if for the next contract we might be able to pick up a job going to Austria. See if we can get there in the game. We'll see when we get there. It's just up the road. Are you going to take the flight down to Menorca in Flight Sim? Fair enough. I'm going to fly down there with a 737-800 with Jet 2 livery. Nice. Ooh, I was very close to hitting that car then. Whoops. That was close. Right, yeah, I think next time we'll take a slightly more sensible cargo. Or at least one that isn't wide. I love this engine sound mod. This engine sounds amazing. Especially with the earphones that I've got. I've got really bassy earphones, and Oh, the sound of that just rumbles down my spine. It really does. This is an awesome sound mod. Oh, we're in there. Nope. Nope. No, we're not. Ah, damn it. We arrive in time to have a complete disaster at the entrance gate. Because that's just our style, isn't it? This was a ridiculous load of cargo. I can't even see anything behind me. I didn't even think about that. Gets to the point where we need to back it into wherever it is we need to park it. I can't even see behind the tyres. Right, I'm just going to go with let's play it safe. Because I need to turn around again. You got ETS2 with most of the DLC, but you don't have Promods. You should really think about getting Promods. It does add a lot. I mean, I'll show you the map in a moment once we've parked this up. And yeah, you'll see just how much it adds to the base game. It adds a hell of a lot. But if you want, I could switch Promods off and we could do convoying. It's entirely up to you. I'm totally down with doing convoying. And arrived. Reasonable. Reasonable? I think that's... Oh yeah, the damage. Ugh. I haven't delivered damage cargo for such a long time. That's the worst score I've ever got in this game so far. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But anyway, yes, let's have a look at the map. So this is the map with Promods added. It adds so much more. So yeah, Promods is definitely worth getting your hands on. It adds so much more to the game. Like ridiculous how much more it adds. Apparently I've been up there before. I don't remember going there, but apparently I've been there before. I've been all over Iceland as well. If you go up here, there are a lot of ice-covered roads, and it's basically ice road trucking up here for quite a lot of it. That's why Iceland is so very, very popular with Truckers MP. People always go up here to slip and slide their trucks all over the place. That's Smoking Tea is saying, I forgot what Promods is. Well, this is Promods. It is a really sizable map extension. They have added so many more roads, so many more cities to visit. They've just they basically just expanded the map. That's what Promods is. It's a massive, massive map extension. They've added so many more roads, so many more places to visit. And as you can see, I haven't even visited a quarter of the places that you can visit with Promods. We explored like 22% of the map so far. I haven't even covered a quarter of what's here. So yeah, that's Promods. Definitely worth getting because it is a massive, massive extension to the map. Right, let's see if we can find ourselves another contract because, like I said, we do have our own trailer. This is owned trailer, matching the colour scheme and everything. It's nice, isn't it? It's a nice truck. So own trailer, so we can find our own cargo to put on it. Try the standard cargo market. If nothing here grabs our fancy, we'll have a look on the World of Trucks external market. Right, we wanted to try and go somewhere in Austria. Because that's where myself and Mrs. Killicans are going on holiday next weekend. So if we can probably visit Austria, that would be nice. Nothing on that page is going there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Is that going in? Oh, it's into Andorra. Nothing there's going to... Yeah, of course, because I said it, this is now where I'm not going to find anything that goes to Austria. So make sure you wrap up warm in Austria. Yeah, we've already bought some really, really fluffy coats. I've got lots and lots of really, really fluffy fleeces, thick socks and all sorts. Yeah, we're ready to go to Austria. Shouldn't have any problems there. Okay, so nothing on the standard map is... Well, nothing from the standard cargo market is going to Austria. That is annoying. So let's try the external market. Anything here going to Austria? That was going to Innsbruck, so we got one thing going to Austria. Anything going to Vienna? I think Innsbruck is the best we got. So let's grab that to get us at least to Austria. Maybe we'll see if we can pick up something in Innsbruck to go to Vienna. Yeah, let's do that. And it's a World of Tanks. Sorry, World of Tanks. World of Trucks delivery. Oh, God. World of Tanks. I stopped playing that years ago. Right, is it from the same? No, it's not from the same place. So we'll want to head over to the new place. Ah, that engine sounds so good. think we can turn the beacons off because we are not loaded at the moment. Right, feet are on the wrong pedals. That's a good start. And yes, Promods does indeed do extensions to American Truck Simulator as well. Like you say, you can visit Canada with it. This is a very, very pretty little dam, it's got to be said. Right, I think I'm turning left here. Yes, I am. And in there, I think. In there? Yeah. I need more practice with this trailer. Seriously. Oh, is it in there? Oh, there it is. Yes. Right, okay. Oh, really close for them to want me trailer. I suppose the boat is in that shed behind us, isn't it? That was one of the best parking jobs I've ever done in my life. Actually, rather impressed with myself right there. Okay, so we have a boat. We have a boat. And we are taking it up to Innsbruck. I'm not entirely sure why we're taking a boat to a landlocked country, but, you know. I said this had to make sense. Oh, I just love that noise. Alright, let's go. Rather handily, we are already at the port. Yeah. Alright, let's take a boat onto a boat. Right, where are we going? Not there. Let's go there. Huh? What? You guys... What happened there? Is it actually going to take me across the meadow, or is it going to just dump me back where I was just now? Where am I? No, I didn't move anywhere. Can't I move? Oh, my pedal's working. I'm stuck. My pedals won't work. What's happened? My pedals aren't working. Okay, the brake pedal's working. Throttle isn't. I'm stuck. I'm gonna have to get towed, aren't I? What happened there? It wouldn't take me across the med, and then I just got stuck in the boat. Couldn't move. Now I've been moved to somewhere else. Where am I? That's not too bad, I suppose. Where's the cargo? Did the job get cancelled? Oh, come on! What's going on? What? What just happened? I didn't cancel the job, I just got towed and it cancelled it. What? Ah. Okay, I guess now we're not going to Austria. No, there's no jobs here for Austria now. Oh, bloody hell. That is really annoying. So you got one for Austria, come on. Nope. Oh, this only really works where you are, doesn't it? Not gonna get any luck on that, am I? No. Ah. I'll just drive up there empty, I guess. There's that, I guess. Drive up to Lyon. It is a little bit back the way we came, though, isn't it? Well, you know what? Apparently I haven't even been to Nice yet, so should we go there and then maybe tour in if Nice has got nothing for Austria? Just sort of head in that general direction and see if we can pick up something on the way. This doesn't have anything for Austria. No. Alright. Let's head. Yeah, let's head for that. Let's see if we can find something from there. My throttle still isn't working. What's going on? Game, did you do something which has messed up with the controls? What? No. That all seems alright. Nope. Oh, what's going on? What's going on, game? Why have you changed the controls? And now my steering wheel isn't working at all. What's happened here? What is going on? Why isn't it using my wheel anymore? Nope, this game has stopped working. So I guess it's probably time to take a break then and find out why the game has completely refused my control input. Because bizarrely, it's a button on my steering wheel that is turning the engine on and off. So it is receiving signals from my steering wheel, because again the handbrake button is on the steering wheel. But if I turn my wheel, I am physically turning my wheel. Nothing's happening there. My gear shifters aren't doing anything. The throttle is doing... The throttle is activating the brakes. What the hell? Right, where's the settings to actually properly set them up? Because that is not. Yeah. Why is that the recommended settings? Brake axis, joy accelerator. Why? Why, game? Right, that one. Okay. That one is the clutch. That one's the accelerator. Right, that one, yeah. Right, so steering wheel. Right, okay. Yeah, so finish that, yeah. Okay, well the pedals are right now, but the steering still doesn't work. Still ignoring input from the steering wheel. I don't understand what's going on. Okay. Yeah, like I said, might be time for a lunch break. And we'll come back again with a bit more streaming later on. Like I said, we'll try and get to Austria. We'll see what happens though. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Actually, just going to take a short break and then we'll be back streaming again in a moment. So, see you in a bit.